And we have sunrise here in Panama. It's warm on the veranda, but it's not even 6 o'clock yet. So we're getting closer to the big bridge and the locks. And there is what's called the Atlantic Bridge. And there's people out on their verandas. And I'm very, very glad we have a veranda. Because you can tell I sound a little froggy. I am not feeling well, so it's nice to have a veranda. So I don't have to go amongst other people and get them sick. So, and this could be our pilot boat. I don't know. We saw they did a wonderful presentation on the canal and building and how it operates, and it was really fascinating, especially the training that these pilots had to have. Crazy. And I'm gonna say this is probably our pilot boat. Okay, we are getting closer to this Atlantic Bridge. And the sun, it's very cool. There's clouds. So the sun is rising, and the light coming out from the clouds is really pretty cool. So here we are getting ready to go under the bridge. The sun is still obscured by the clouds, which is really beautiful, which makes this a very interesting point. The canal, you generally think, runs east-west, and it really runs north-south. It's just the way the isthmus is crooked, and it was the easiest way to dig the canal, to get it engineered. Okay, we are getting ready to go through the lock. This tugboat is going to accompany us. We're not going to have the mules, which are the trains that help keep the boat centered. We're going to have tugboat help. And we are getting ready to enter. I can barely see my screen. I gotta turn the brightness up because it's real sunny out here. Alright, so the tugboat pulled over. I'm not sure what that means because he can't join us here because here's below us. And we are entering the lock. And there is not a ton of room there. Those stick out parts. And here's the ship watching. And there are the canal folks getting ready to help us. So we think this is the gate that closes and will close after we're in. We're towards the back of the ship, so it won't be much longer before we're all in. And then that's going to close and we're going to rise up. Alright, Chip asked what they were going to do with the rope. Looks like they're doing something with the rope, but I'm not sure that rope can hold our ship. So we are watching the bow camera and hearing the narration by our cruise director, Carlene. And then out on the veranda, and we are in the lock. Alright, it is very noisy. These guys are walking away, so they did their thing with their rope. I'm not sure what they did. And then, let's see if we're getting water. Sorry about the finger. I don't see any yet. I'm gonna get my little hooky thing so I don't drop my phone. Alright, we are going up. So those little brown things that are covered with water weren't covered with water before, so we're definitely going up. And then they it's like a bridge. What kind of bridge am I thinking of? The bridge that goes up. A bridge that goes... A drawbridge. Yeah, so when the lock is closed, cars can drive across it. So cars have been coming off of it. I can't see, we can't see because of this bumped out part. But there was a ton of cars waiting and cars coming up this way. So we are going up. And there we go. It is almost to the top. This is a slow process, so I'm not going to video it. But it's very, very cool.
All over again.
And the next gate is opening. That thing is huge. Oh my gosh.
So yes, keep an eye out for the lighthouses, what you might...
And this is as far as it filled up. Okay, so we are coming back through the same locks that we went through this morning. And this big thing here is the gate for the lock so that it rolls across the Panama Canal. And so when we get through here, it's going to close and then the water level will drop. Really cool. And here are the guys with their ropes. I guess they're going to keep us even, or keep us, I don't know. They got the ropes or something. Okay, the alarm is sounding. And we have stopped moving forward. Oh, there goes the lock. You can see it closing, Chip. See it? Pull it across. And it's closing up behind us. Alright, so this is what the water level looks like now. I think the gate has closed and we're going to be dropping now. So we'll be seeing stuff uncovered that was covered with water. Okay, and the water is really dropping down fast. Holy cow. Really fast. Couldn't see those little bumper things. And here is the second lock that we're going through. And then we'll continue to go down. And then there'll be another one. Okay, we are moving forward very slowly and going to go through the third lock. So the water went down quite a bit. Alright, the third lock is going to start in a little bit. So here's how the water looks now. So we'll get it when we're cruising out. Okay, so this is really, really cheesy, but I am taking a video of the bow camera. So we have a bow camera on the ship and you can get it in your room. And so this is on my television. And we can see, because I can't see the lock opening, and I can't leave my room because guess what, gang? I have COVID. Yay! So I'm going to be stuck in my room for the next 5 days, basically until the end of the cruise. So anyway, here's the last lock opening up, and then here is our veranda, and I'm gonna step out and get a picture of us moving forward, and we are done going through the Panama Canal locks. And we will say farewell to the tugboats who helped us in and out of the locks. And that's a pretty good view of the original canal that worked. And somewhere here there are remnants of the canal that was started by a French diplomat in the late 1800s. He's the one who built the Suez Canal, and he thought, oh, I built that, easy peasy, I can build Panama. But it wasn't. They spent 20 years trying to do it, and 20,000 people died trying to build it because they didn't understand about all the diseases, etc. And it looks like a container ship is coming down the old, the original canal, or where the original locks are, that is. You can kind of see it behind the jungle vegetation. We got lots of pilot boats here coming around. Oh, there it is. Lots of activity. I guess they're gonna get ready for the next ship. So I honestly don't know where that original French attempt at the canal was. There's another little creek that goes in behind that boat towards the hill. That might be it. Okay, sorry. I'm not sure. I think that's the original French attempt that failed because it goes back. I don't know. That's the only one I could see. That one I showed you was completely wrong. So back there, where you see the glistening, was where they started to dig the French Canal in the 1800s, and it did not work. And we are leaving the canal area, going back under what they call the Atlantic Bridge. Okay, not sure what's happening down here with our lifeboats. They're busy and making all kinds of noise. And then we've got a lot of ships waiting to go through the canal. So it's very busy here, very busy. So here we are in Colon, I don't know, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Panama, not Colombia. I got Colombia on my mind. And these are the folks from the excursions that went out today in Gutan Lake. They've come back here to Colon and they're boarding the ship. And here's what the port looks like. Right here. And I won't be getting off the ship.